No. Don't do that. Could I move that shit over here, please? Yay, yay. Alright, let's try this shit. I have DLC. This shit's got pad support, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. Settings. Gameplay. Difficulty. We'll just keep it on normal. Tutorials on. Subtitles on. Camera shake. Aim assist. Yeah, whatever. Augmentation. Okay, so pad support works. Key mappings. We'll figure that out. Let's see. There's an evade, there's a crouch. Cyber deck. Hack and ice. Ice. Pull, move, click, tactical. Mission HUD, call taxi. You got taxis? Why is headphones so much quieter? The small speakers gives me like that nice boost. Should I do home theater? We'll do home theater. Display 1920. Borderless, full screen. Graphics. Ultra, 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 ultra. Motion blur off. What is going on with this? Off. Oh, they got ray tracing, all that fun stuff. Alright. Couch co-op? Oh, nice, dude. They have couch co-op? So you can play this with a homie at your house. That's fucking sick. Regardless, like, just having that as an option. It's the fact that that ever got like even slowly phased out is so annoying, because playing with somebody next to you, man, it's so much better than like playing with some stranger online, or even playing with your friends online. Having them next to you and just having it as an option to share a screen and play, way cool. Eating a Rice Krispie. Alright. What is this switch character? What's... Ah, okay. They have different profiles. So let's do a single player. New game. So I'm guessing they're assuming you want... I'm assuming they've designed this game to play like have replayability. Hold on. Cool look. Most pay the hefty price of passage by contracting away the lives of the corporations. Oh, yeah. Corporate labor. Slaves in all but name. Very cool. It's got a, definitely has that cyberpunk feel to it. What was I just thinking? Blade Runner. Very Blade Runner. But like, almost like Blade Runner in the Matrix. Kind of fused. The dank bowels. I love the dank bowels. We're all just a bunch of corporate slaves, man. Hard kick to the dick? So I'm assuming this is all playable level. Not down for the count just yet. Ooh, what up, girl? Is that me? That's me. I like the default already. Gender. Male or female? Body type A or body type B? We're going with the girl. Face. What's up, smooth skin? Is that loading? That's not the texture, right? I mean, they all look alike. All right, we'll just go with you. Biology. Pigment. Wow, we can go real pale. We'll go with a little bit of just a small tan. Face ink, there we go. Tight. Oh, big throat piece. Whoa, dude. That's clean. I like the throat piece. Oh, with the little side? Okay, we'll keep the face clean. Alright, we're not a SoundCloud rapper. Sick sleeves. Is that a dragon? What is that? Can I zoom? That is like a dragon. The other one's just blocks. We already got some blocks though. We'll go with the dragon. Style. Main color. Electric salmon. Fusion pink. Teal. Sleek purple. Magenta. Go some magenta. I love magenta. Oh. Black. Go with blue. Cyber blue. I don't like when I try to go back, it just takes me out. Top pattern. Oh, I can change the tank top. Blood direct. It's like a band. Kitty cat? Cat shirt? The textures on the clothes look a little... But I'm sure it's like so zoomed away, it's like whatever. Speed crush. Just a straight wife beater. Alright, so far Cyberpunk 77 is better than this game in the regards of that I can't give her a dick and I don't get to see any tits. We'll go with blood direct. What about hairstyles? Straight bald? Dreads? The man bun? Big mohawk, I like it. Kind of like her better with the shorter mohawk. Basic ponytail or a side comb. We'll go with the shorty. And then we'll get you matching the pants here. Do the magenta. Weapon skin. Alright, just default. So maybe you unlock stuff the more you play the game. Alright. First character.
Work order 274B. WMD system displaying erratic behavior. Causal origin
Whoa.
traced to
I can
waste
bump the
management.
robot.
Disposal
I can't
and
rotate the
in
camera
region
though.
Subsector 41A.
Bump him.
Tasks. Locate WMD
You can bump him.
controller.
Get out of the way, dude.
With
Fuck you.
WMD-SI. Diagnose cause of error. Conduct any repairs needed. End work order.
What is this face? What about you? Can I bump you? Oh, you can bump all of them.
Oh, here, listen up. I had sewage
Codex.
coming on my
Characters tab contains overall summary of your character's level, skills, attributes. Also lets you allocate skill points. So we got skills, tactical sense, crit rates, weapon handling, aiming, balance, resistance to stun, knockback, staggers, evasion, vital signs, body battery, max energy. So I'm assuming maybe that's for your loadout can be viewed and changed on the fly. You can carry 2 weapons and 1 choice of tactical gear. So all I've got is this P1. What's the stats on it? 4 to 11, 90 damage per second, single fire. Yeah, I get it. Reading. I got legs. These pants suck. Augmentations. Yep. Ain't my first rodeo. We got no augs though. Map. All right, we'll come back to that later.
Get it done before end of cycle, and I'll throw in a juicy bonus.
Juicy bonus. I like the look of it so far. This is cool. Weird. This light effect is tripping me out too. This would be like a rotor. What's he working on? The furnace? What's in here? Data pad. Everything is functional and broken at the same time as always. The soups are doing their job, flying scraps to the welding, the little silicone hearts, content. And I still don't really get what the walking monos are up to all in a day's work. From fucking Byron. Whoa, wait, did I just crouch? Why am I crouching? 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 Oh, B's crouch. Circle is crouch. Damn, dude. There's kind of, I mean, it's so strange. Like, cause I remember like, weren't the original Fallouts like this? And then there was like, I remember some like PS1 games that were this style, but they were all like blocky kind of textures. So it's kind of cool to see this style of game come out of this you know dev team. And it's like, you know, these very highly detailed environments, and it still has this top-down view, this Diablo style kind of thing, but you know, with the added, just there's a lot of livelihood going on. Crouch. Yeah, crouch is B. I just figured that out. Get on my level. I'm ahead of you. Tutorial. Whoa, dude, these robots look creepy. They kind of do look like the robots from the Matrix. The squids. Computer? No? Oh? Whoa, they're like weird, like bug robots. Dude, this atmosphere is nice. This is cool. We'll see how the gameplay, you know, plays, but aesthetically... Oh, with the big graffiti in the background, too? This is cool, man. Interaction. Access. Accepted. Wait, so that means denied? No? Okay. Whoa, we got a dead body. Y'all want to see a dead body? Oh, Diablo stuff. What did I just get? What did I just pick up? Press up on the D-pad anytime to let your system bring up your currently tracked objective. A projection, so like Dead Space? Oh my god, that's so awesome. That was something that they had in Dead Space that I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, that's fucking such a nice quality of life feature. And I don't think I've really seen many games implement it much after that. I know Monster Hunter does it. There's probably a few games that have done it. Let's go scope around a little bit though. Whoa, that guy's getting turned. Oh, he's working, never mind. I thought he was just on the ground like being a spaz. They're triple teaming it. What else do we have over here? Locked. Ice 2. Still don't know what ice means. Whoa. Oh, so the barrels, these are like little crates that break. Whoa, big crate. Nice, dude. That's why you look around. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A component. All weapons can be upgraded if you have the required opponents. Visit a gunsmith to upgrade any weapon currently owned to the next MK level. Each level increases damage. Weapon upgrades are persistent across all duplicates. Weapon upgrades are persistent across all duplicates? So that means if I upgrade a gun in the game, all the guns in the game that are that gun will now have that upgrade attached to them? Even if you sell all currently owned P1 Protector, the game will remember your MK if you get a new one. Cool. So you don't have to upgrade a gun again once it's been upgraded. That'd probably help with storage as well, too. Okay, I can't go through that gate, I don't think. Access granted. Whoa, what's this dude doing? Acquire more map segments as you reach new zones. Your imp. That's my map thing. It's the imp. Your imp will automatically survey and download the relevant maps for the current zone and store them in your journal. Okay. Imp acquired. Alright, let's see what this... What is he? He's like a crocodile? Nice, it zooms in.
So, they finally sent
Nice
back
mohawk
up.
too, dude. We got matching
Brother
hairstyles.
must have reached the stack tops or Boom would have left me here to be scavenged rogues. Trummer,
Trummer.
hope you came armed.
I'm armed. I like this guy already. Trummer, what up, Trummer?
SI's locked itself into a recursive void loop.
Recursive
But if
void.
it just beyond that door, together with a whole lot of ferals who came out of nowhere. Took a fat bite out of my thigh. Was all I could do to crawl in here and put the room in lockdown. You'll help out, right?
Yeah.
They didn't tell you I was already down here. Poon. That dirty fucking Jacqueline.
Jocelyn. Poon.
Yeah, those fellows mean business. Almost got me. Don't go in there unless you're packing.
Oh, I'm packing.
Yeah, something caused the SI to implode. There's been some strange power surges down here in the deep stink lately.
The deep
Some
stink?
likely related.
We're in the
I
deep
don't know.
stink.
Answers beyond that door. Yeah, something caused the SI to implode. Larger in the soups down here. And hungry too.
Ferals.
SI's the sentient intelligence.
Sentient
operating this here
intelligence.
ultra-complex machinery. Now, we're talking the most basic forms of sentience. It's not an AGI.
Interesting.
Way back's clear now, right?
What was this guy's name again? Trummer? Trummer?
Hobble back upstairs. Find cheap soup Poon and
Go kill Poon.
do nothing, I guess. I've lifted the lockdown. Good luck.
Alright. Trauma. Nice, I like trauma. What we got here? Data pad. Fuck me, you were right. I shouldn't have fallen for it. A new life. Get a job with the Ascent group and trip to Velas and everything set up. All I have to do is work the debt as an indent. So where am I going next? Over here? Man, I love that. Beep. Wait, what's that thing glowing for? Okay, I thought I could interact with that. I guess we're wrong. Oh, that opens up the door. Hacking the environment. Within cyberdeck reach by holding Y, many objects in the world require a cyberdeck capable of hacking that particular type. What your cyberdeck can hack can be read in the journal's character screen, and most things hackable in the world are indicated by the color yellow. Doors and chests can be protected by more and more complicated ICE. So, ICE is encryption. Require even more powerful cyberdecks. Upgrade your deck by increasing its capabilities by finding cyberdeck upgrades in the world. Okay. Yeah, I hack. Yeah, I'm a hacker. Okay, we're in combat mode now. These guys gonna fight me? Shoot and reload. Use RT to fire your equipped gun. Reload is automatic upon releasing the trigger when the clip is empty, but can also be executed manually with X. So what am I fighting? These guys? Holy shit. Ah! Oh, I can evade his roar. Ah, it's hard to aim. Even with aimed assist. Got him, little bitches. Alright, they hurt me. That hurt. What's over here? Oh, there's more. Ah! Little knifer. I still don't know what those things are. I mean, is it cash? Access denied. Can I hack this thing? No hacking? Hacking denied. There's no run either? Oh shit, we gotta get out of here. I hear him. Go stomp her. Oh nice, they drop health packs. Aim high. Aim high by holding LT to shoot over small enemies and obstacles. You can also inflict more stagger while lifting your gun. Okay, so that puts me like in a... Ah, okay, I see. Interesting.
Diagnosing. Done. Report. Power readings erratic. Energy fluctuations affecting WMD system. Exact cause unknown. SI offline as protected measure.
I have no melee? Oh, what the fuck? Where'd that grenade come from?
Listen, Boone, we're waiting around in feces up here, and you send me reports about erratic energy fluctuations. You have one job.
Don't shoot that guy. He's just got some swag. He's okay. No, crouch.
Alternate system access code downloaded.
Ah, more bad guys.
Installing.
Come here. Aye? No. No. Stay off me, you bitch.
Replace circuitry. Purge memory.
I feel like I need to explore.
Reset defaults.
More. I'm actually glad this game has some aim assist because it would be really awkward, I think, playing this on pad without aim assist. There we go. Treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure. I'm really digging the vibe of this so far, though. It's almost got a very Metal Gear Solid feel of aiming. That's kind of how it feels. Just no, like, first-person perspective, you know? Now, was this the alternate route I could have gone through? What's over here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's a bunch of them. Fuck. Get away from me. Dude, why is there so many? Ah! Dude, I'm almost dead. Dude, I wish there was a melee. I'm sure there's gonna be some, like, melee builds you can get. There's more of them. Stay away. Dude, goddamn, little swarmers, dude. Fuck. Wait, do I have iframes on my evasion? Fuck, dude. I need a better pistol. This fucking gun sucks. Dude, there's so many of them. Get away from me. So that's a strat. You just gotta let them line themselves up and then blast them.
Replaced.
Purge the memory banks. Okay, we're purging. Whoa, were those like little roaches? Weird. Is that health? Neutrals. Be cautious around people in dangerous areas. Some people don't attack on sight and will let you leave. If you don't, be ready for a fight. If you don't.
Leave or regret staying.
Leave or regret staying. But that's where I have to go. So this guy's challenging me? Alright, we'll come back around him. Let's go see if we can find more treasure. Let's see if we can find a couple more chests. Get some sick loot, you know? Okay, we got more bad guys down here. What the fuck, dude? Fuck, man. Ah, I'm so close to being dead already. My controller's vibrating. Can I shoot these things? Whoa! Okay. So those do explode. Noted. I think I need to change the controller sensitivity down a bit. I don't know if I can though. I don't think it's giving me that option. Alright, whatever. It's fine. So maybe this is going to be the next area I have to come through. So I'm going to go back to those guys. Oh, nice. Level up. Alright, so now we're leveled up. New skill points. Skills. So how do I see how many? I have 3 skill points. I feel like I need more health. Vital signs? Would that be it? Max health level. Alright, so let's do a health level. Weapon spread recovery rate. Ah, so it gives you more weapon control. Alright, we'll do aiming, reload speed, and weapon swap speed. And we'll do crit rate. Nice. We'll try that. Alright, I think I gotta fight this guy. What's up, dude? Fuck you. Your stupid lead pipe. Turbo thugs. The turbo thugs. New gun? Machine gun? Sick. Damn! Ah. And armor to place it in your inventory. Press to immediately equip it. So did I pick up armor? I think I just meant that pistol, right? A hat. Whoa. Hold up. Whoa, cool visor. Damn, I got the VR headset, dude. What does it give me? I don't know what these symbols mean. That's like blast resistance and then like fire resistance? And poop fingering middle managers. Poop fingering middle managers. Hell yeah, dude. Damn, this thing's tight. With the chin strap. Cool. And it matches the color that, like, the color scheme I chose. Interesting.
Memory purge initiated. Purge complete. Resetting to defaults. Done. SI ready for reboot.
Okay, it's just what I thought. Oh, shit. Fuck you. I got the machine gun now. Ah! What the fuck is exploding? It's not... Oh, it is those barrels that I'm shooting. Ah! Fuck. Oh, damn, this thing's got a fat clip, though. Whoa, what is that? Yo, how do I get up there? Wait, what is this? Okay, I can't hack that. can't hack it. I can hack this though. Damn, how do I get up there for that fucking the shiny, dude? Hold on. Can I check my map? Okay, yeah. This'll bring me up, I think. Out of the way. Police business. Cyberpunk business. Okay, we put our gun away, so we're gonna have a little chat. Oh, we're back talking to, what's his name?
You fixed the problem. Good. Now, just reboot the damn thing and let's
Strummer?
call it a day.
Chumma?
SI interface terminals past that hollow door across the room. I've recovered enough to hobble out to you. Thanks, mate. Let's have a drink when you get back upstairs. I'll be at the Punk Bladder.
Punk Bladder, okay. Bet, I like it. Wait, where am I going now? Over here? This is a restart?
SI initializing. Done. Boot sequence running. Done.
Damn.
Running diagnostics. Done.
Whoa, we're vibrating.
Reboot complete. SI operating at full capacity. System report. WMD system operational. Waste disposal fully functional. Report sent.
About time. I know I promised you a bonus, but you know how it is. Revenue is below targets, quotas haven't been met, my hands are tied, yada yada, take your pick.
Who's this guy?
Get back here. There's a lift in East Stack that's acting
Get
up.
back here.
Almost forgot. If you run into a work Shylar kid named Trummer down there, you can tell that slackhead he's on my eternal ship list.
Oh, that's Poon. That's Poon. We don't like Poon. We like Trauma. He's already talking shit about Trauma? A little Trauma? What's over here? I can't go through here yet. Access denied. Is there no run? Oh, I can. I can look forward. Damn, I hope there's like a sprint function at some point. I already read that. What?
Emergency
Uh-oh.
protocol 2 Delta 80 active. In compliance with the Arcology General Contingency Registry. Proceed via emergency tunnel bypass.
What does that mean? Come back over here? Oh, treasure. Here's the treasure. Do not use instruments or the pipes will corrode. What is this? What is this? Tactical equipment range from grenades to robots. Deploy a tactical with L stick to detonate. To deploy a tactical, it's required that the tactical charge is full. Okay. That's what they mean by tactical charge. So, what do I have now? Shockwave grenade. Stuns and knockback, so it's a stun. Oh, I killed the robot. Sorry, bot. He's just on the job, dude. Collateral damage. Damn! We get exploded. Oh, I got full health already. Ah. Pack?
Multiple failure reports incoming. 38 local
Whoa.
malfunction.
Oh, damn, that you chucked that thing. That thing gets chucked. Oh, he's right next to me still. Little bitch, dude. Fucking gremlins, man. What's over here? Dead body? Y'all wanna see a dead body? Body was trash. It was nothing. Damn, I keep killing those robot guys. Oh fuck. Can I walk through that steam? This is a trick? Okay, it doesn't hurt me. Just steam. What are you guys having a powwow? What are they all doing here? What is this? Opponent. Oh, a bridge. Nice. Collateral. Let's go see where the bridge is at. Yeah, where does this take me to? Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is back at the beginning. That's where I started. Okay, cool. Okay, can't go through there. What is this? Oh, I think that's just supposed to be dirt. It looks like it's like bugs or something. Damn!
Offline. DataNet. Contact lost. Arcology now in default shutdown mode. Suggestion. Interface with data node to obtain full sitrep and clarification.
Damn, a bunch of health packs. There's probably gonna be a boss. That's usually what that means. Boss time. Right? He looks like he's at a, it's like a Doom character. What the fuck are you? Nice butt. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I don't have tactical gear. Spacing. Whoa, he shoots, tactical. Oh, he's a jumper. Oh, he shoots missiles. This game's tight. Fuck. Oh, I can reload while I think. While I tactical roll. Damn, he's buff. Damn, it actually takes a while for you to build up, I think that's a stat, like how fast your tactical will reload. Fuck. Damn. Almost got cornered. Oh shit. Can you shoot them, please? Oh, it's a pop up here. Oh fuck. Fuck. Whoa. Yo. Oh, okay. He doesn't do shit, dude. Just a flesh wound. Easy. So I'm guessing that's like just cash. It's like some type of currency or something. Hydraulic slam. Augmentations can be bought and found. They give you new abilities. Oh, okay. So it's not just going to be like a shooter. Via the journal out in the field. Or by visiting the grafter. Via the journal out in the field. Am I in the field right now? Doing it without the grafter's touch will deplete your energy. You can find new augmentations in the world from enemies or buy them from the grifter. That's my codex. Augmentation. How do I use it? How do I... Oh, there it is. Got it. LB, okay, yeah, just right as I did it, too. Regenerate over time. Okay. Have I leveled up yet? That didn't level me up, did it? Okay, I'm still only level 2. Oh, treasure. Ew! Oh, fuck. Oh, hydraulic slam. Damn, how long does that take to reload? Oh, fuck. There's so many. Oh, I'm trapped. Body blocking. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Cool death scene. Alright, come at me. What? Where are they? Let's go look around. Yeah, there it is. Bam. Fuck. Dude, there's so many. Dude, there's so many. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to fight all these guys. Okay, yeah, they walk away. Maybe that was supposed to happen. They chase you away. Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, what is this? Okay, interesting. A little set piece. Is there anything over here? Dude, there's just so much to look at. Like, yeah, it's all grimy and like, you know, but it's got that, it really does have that dystopian, like, you know, cyberpunk feel to it. Especially, would they say we're in the, they had some term for it, the depths, the toilet. We're down in the toilet. Trummer had, that's some term for where we're at. I can't remember what it was called. Deep stink. The deep stink. We're in the deep stink. It says there in the right. Oh, I can't duck underneath that. Whoa. Okay, next section? That's pretty good for a first section.
The Ascent group went into immediate default after the corporate.
This is the loading screen. Ah, here's the intro. Created by Torfrick and Arcade Berg. His name is Arcade. What? What country is this from? Magnus Larsson? Was this a Scandinavian game? Eric Svensson? Yeah, this is looking real, sounding real Scandinavian. Music by Sweet Justice. This game's cool, man. Man, everybody's partying over here. What is that? Is that for police? These are the cops. Shirt skin. That's got a new shirt. Maybe that's for character design. Because I can't change my torso. Yeah, this looks cool, man. I don't know what I'm getting out of these. We still haven't like found like a shop or anything. What is this? Guess this is like a hub. restricted. Some more police. Blip blop, ATM. That's it? That's all the ATM does for me? Blip blop? Use 29 credit for it to get a snack. What do I use a snack for? Maybe that's a heal? So that was a waste. Damn. Get ripped off. I got gypped there. Nice bird. Hologram bird. Dude, this is cool. The look of it is great, for sure. No more snacks, dude. Fool me once. Oh, wait. Come back through here. No more snacks. X? Access denied? Oh, we can roll through these areas, though. What are we looking at?
Attention. Arcology now in default mode. Services will resume shortly. Do not be alarmed.
The pod lot. Alright, we're having some frame rate drops. I think it's just loading stuff in. The residential area. Can I go here yet? No, I can't yet. But over here, we got some drug dealers. Yeah, that guy's definitely dealing. Ooh, food truck. No questions asked. Of course you want a taco. Nice, taco man. Taco! Gotta make more tacos. The ancient taco truck tradition die. Man, Taco Man. Love Taco Man. Hell yeah. The tradition of taco trucks. Gotta keep the tradition alive. Maybe the future won't be so bad after all. Whoa, is that like a bug man? What is he doing? Whoa, he said he's smoking. He's hitting the pipe. It's crazy, like, that Cyberpunk 2077 was, like, such a, like, hyped up game. And this game feels already more alive and bustling. You're hearing conversations happen more often. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and visit it. Because I did enjoy Cyberpunk for certain things. But it was definitely, like, just way overhyped. Whoa. That looks cool. What are you? What the fuck is this guy? Dobby? Dobby is an elf? Ooh, augmentation? Mod part? Nice.
Attention. All ORBSEC officers are to report in person to the nearest security post. Do not be alarmed.
Damn, I wish I could move the camera around, but there's probably a reason for it. Fixed camera position. Oh, I can go in here. Nice. Electronics store? Okay, I can't talk to you. Oh. Red chest. Attack vest. So is that a new armor? Whoa, I just equipped it. It's like a bulletproof vest. That looks alright. I guess it gives me some armor. I can turn it off, turn it on. Nice. Whoa, sorry, man. The fact he can make people stumble, that's just so funny. Alright. Get that. Where are we going? I don't know what the goal is. Like, I can see the objective, but I kind of just enjoying walking around, like seeing how big this area is. Access denied, as usual.
Arcology now in default mode. Services will resume shortly. Not the alarm.
General welcoming message from Stat Boss Poon. To all indents entering Cluster 13, behave, or I'll have you fucking recycled. That is all.
Damn, she's got some too. The feed. Don't care there's a collapse happening and you're still not on the list. Fucking access denied again by the bouncer. Let me shoot this guy. Is that another snack machine? I don't want to keep getting ripped off. Ooh, do we have... Oh, we got a bar? You know how they say no matter where you go, there you are? The orange snooze. The orange snooze.
If you got any bounties, I'll take them.
Okay, I can sell bounties to this guy. Do I have bounties? No bounties. All right, but he's the bounty collector. Where's... She's not the drink person, is she? Maybe she is. Maybe I gotta come back to her later. Okay, so I think now we're in like shopping district. Who dis? What is this language they're speaking? Locked. Ice. I need ice. A little snooze, huh? Damn, he's a dealer. The Pusher Man. Pusha T. Let's not go in there yet. Pharmacy. Oh, that's Border Patrol right there.
The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago.
Gun shop, that's what we need. A canary man. Visit vendors. Weapon armor Cymer grafter to buy and sell goods. New goods become available over time, so make sure to visit vendors. Low on U-creds, have 7 pills still not using. Why not sell them for extra resources and invest in a shiny new pain maker? Nice. I don't even know how much cash I have.
We looking to fly.
Wait, what's this guy say?
This will cut through meat like butter.
Cut through meat like butter. Sidearms. How much cash do I have? Is it that number up there? Why is that shit so small, dude? I have 180. Oh, my funds. Oh, never mind. They're right there. I have 3K. Don't I already have a P1? I thought I already had a P1. I don't even have anything I can sell. Yeah, I already have this. 15K. I'm a poor boy, dude. I can't buy any of this shit. Damn. And that's it?
Cut through.
He just has weapons. Alright. Let's check out what this guy has. What is this? Oh, the gunsmith. Ah, so I can get an upgrade here. Make it a 3 to 7. Nice. 8 to 22. Oh, that pistol kind of sucks though. I don't like the rate of fire on it. Okay. And then what is this? Augmentations?
This will be my best work yet.
The grafter. A companion drone to help collect loot from the ground. Perfect accuracy. Slows down. It's alright.
Want to get
What about surgery? Oh, I can reset my skills. And my biology. And my style. I don't have any skill points though. It only costs 3,800 to reset. I thought I had to go to him to get it like set a certain way. Dude, I just realized how beefy my fucking arms are though. God damn. What about my style? Didn't I get, yeah, I got a pink shirt now. Right? Just keep it with the blood direct. Okay. That's cool, so I can go in and I can shift and change my character when I want. There's a lot of cool, like, simple stuff that they've done. Oh, we can spin a Rooney, too. Spin to win. Yo, homie. Yo, what's up, llama? How you doing, brother? Damn, look at these dance moves, dude. This is sick. Oh, what's that? What's the eyeball? I'm looking professional. Doing good. I'm doing all right, man. It's been a long week. It's been a crazy week. It's like something in the air. I don't know if it's just this time of the month or during like this time of the year, but it's just like seems like everything is just happening this week. I don't know what it is.
ready to run?
Ready to run? Man, I like, dude, this game is cool, dude. This game is tight. Ready to run? Oh, he's the tacticals guy. Dude, why is this shit so spenny though, dude? I'm so poor. Alright. We gotta do some missions if we're gonna afford any of this stuff. I just want to take a look around. I just want to see what they got. Ah, here's the armor rating. Okay. Every piece of armor gives individual defense rating for each damage type. Okay, so each one of those icons is a damage type. The quality of armor. So does it degrade? Passive boosts.
What's the real about? Does a joke.
But it does. Wait, did he just? Is he talking English?
Tank you up if you got the script.
Oh, he's got like kind of a New Zealand accent. Oh, Oh, damn. Whoa. Damn, the death glare. Oh, this shit's cheap. Damn, dude. Cyclops. Cyclops style. The Forge? Star Trek? I already got that one. Oh, wait. No. Fuck. God damn it, dude. Ah, what a waste. Damn, I wanted to buy the Death Glare. Fuck. I fucked up. Shit. Nice, look at all the vests. Ooh, whoa. Dude, fat arm. Backpack? Let me rotate. Let me see this thing. Cool. Nice. I'm really liking the style of this. I hope this isn't... They said there's going to be more gear as the game progresses, so I'm hoping this is all, like, real beginner gear. Because even the beginner gear looks tight, dude. Okay. Alright, let's go... Let's actually, like, play this fucking game. We've done enough sightseeing. Oh, wait. How do I get up there? Give me that augmentation. It's locked! Access denied. So much access being denied. Alright, this is where we're going anyways. Fucking hell.
This is the feed with your very own Grateful Abbott.
Grateful Abbott. He's a
The
bug
Ascent Group
man.
went into immediate default
So far,
after the
I'm
corporate
digging it.
AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago.
It's like a Diablo.
And we've yet to receive an
It's like a
official
Diablo cyberpunk kind of game. Aesthetically, it's really cool. The combat's pretty cool too, but I haven't gotten like deep into it. So I'm hoping as I progress, like, you know, the weapons and all that stuff starts to kind of open up and it starts to really, like, you know, have some depth to it that really makes it interesting.
Stay tuned.
To all hammers in Cluster 13, this is Poon.
Oh, this
As you
is
probably
Poon.
noticed, our dear oncology just defaulted.
fucking Poontang,
I
dude.
don't give a feral's ass about the white.
We don't like Poontang. He's a dick.
Business will go on as usual. That means no panic, no whining, and certainly no slacking off. Business as usual. Understood? Poon out.
Poon out. Fucking Poon. Name him Poon. Oh, we're level 3. Nice. What should I upgrade? Skills. We'll do tactical sense so we can get our grenades faster. And then, what's that evasion? The best way to avoid getting killed is not get hit. Who needs body armor when you can dive? Oh, okay, so this increases like my iframes on diving. That's tight. So it's like an actual skill thing. Weird. I don't know anything about biometrics yet. I haven't really dealt with any stunning, weapon handling. We'll do the crit again. We'll become a crit main.
Poon here. Where the fuck have you been? Forget about that ESAC lift. We got much bigger problems. Come find me at the Serenity Boss.
I still coaching Muay Thai? Yeah, man. Yup. I gotta coach 3 days this week. I already did my 2 classes on Monday and Wednesday, and then I gotta cover the advanced class on Friday. So, we'll see how that goes. I usually teach beginners. I teach people like their fundamentals, so I'm actually gotta cover for a class that's more advanced. So, you've been watching it a bit? What do you mean? You've been watching Muay Thai? Those the chefs?
Look, when we need a company,
Just saw it a bit on YouTube.
original calf mugs to hand out.
Yeah,
I'll
there's a
let you
lot
know,
of good
okay?
fights on
Why
YouTube.
the hostility, Poon? All I'm saying is that we should stick together in a time of crisis, and that we're here to help in any way we can.
And all I'm saying is that I don't see how
Oh,
you
he's got
can
robot
help right
arms.
now. The Ascent group is gone, and the board has gone quieter than
So yeah, he's not a human. He's like
Maybe
Darth
you
Maul.
people should start looking to
But he's like
what's
chubby.
next.
He's
The
Fat Maul.
Ascent group is not just the board, Poon. It's us. All of us. United around an idea. The corporation can only collapse if we allow it.
Whatever. An idea won't feed my indents or provide security when Corpsec gets wise to the fact that their paychecks aren't coming. Now, you'll have to excuse me. My next meeting just arrived.
Fine. We'll talk again later, Poon.
Poon. Do I have any favorite fighters? The funnest fighter to watch is probably Senchai. Is Senchai. He's insanely good. He's like probably like in the top like 2 or 3 fighters in Muay Thai, but he's also like just fun to watch. Like he's very crafty and he does weird stuff, and he, you know, I mean, he'll run up, he'll kick a guy in the head and then grab him and then elbow him, and then they try to pick him up, and then he kisses him on the cheek, and then he shoves him away, and then they throw a kick, and then he leans back and the kick just, I mean, he does Matrix stuff, you know, and then he throws a kick, and then they throw a kick, and then he catches it and sweeps them and puts them on their ass, and then puts his hands up and looks around, and then he starts dancing, and so he's very entertaining to fight or to watch. Another well-known guy, he's a bit more of a tank. Oh, another well-known Muay Thai fighter. These are like the household names in Thailand, the guys I'm telling you. Buakaw, Buakaw. It's kind of tough at first to get down the Thai names because they have a lot of syllables and they're very strange names. One thing to know about the Thai names is often the first name is like part of their actual name, and then the last name will often be associated with the gym that they're under, right? So it's not necessarily their last name. Sometimes it's the name of the gym that they represent, right? But there's tons of fighters. But I would say Senchai as a good opener, just because he's fun to watch. Like, watch a highlight reel of him, and you'll just be like, God damn, this guy is crazy, you know? It really shows you that there's levels to the game, and when you realize some of the people he's fighting are considered to be highly advanced fighters, and he makes them look stupid, you know, it's even more impressive. I'm talking to Putin again?
Send their idiots.
Oh, this is the meeting.
Positively bristling with ambition and a taste for mindless violence. Just what I need. My PA before was pure bullshit. This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent group has collapsed. Our ecology's gone into default, and we've lost contact with the board. Not that I expect those sleek suits to be able to unfuck this situation in any meaningful way.
Sleek suits.
No one is getting paid, and Corpsec will soon realize that they're risking their necks for exactly 0 Eucreds. We can expect security to implode before the cycle is over. The Ascent Group AGI suddenly went quiet. That's never happened before. So the market went apeshit and forced the Ascent Group into immediate bankruptcy.
So I'm assuming the Ascent Group is like the major corporation that's like running the area.
Optimize their protocols, fighting for the safe scraps. We gotta see nutrient and energy shortages within just a few cycles. Thousands of Habbers here will suffer. Am I painting a bleak enough picture for you? We're mutually dependent on the neighboring clusters for food, energy, and other essentials. It pains me to say this, but it looks like we're gonna have to cooperate our way out of this epic mess. The other stack bosses have agreed to meet. They're a bunch of incompetent hard-noses, so don't get your hopes up.
Okay,
I don't
Poon.
see any other options, and my imp won't shut up about this being the only way forward. I want you to handle security for the moot.
For the moot.
In a crisis like this, you can always expect to see.
So I'm gonna be a bodyguard for some like
the turbo
caravan.
fighters are already trying on a protection racket so stupid it defies comprehension. Questions? Shoot.
Nah,
Alright, enough questions.
I don't need more lore.
First, I need you to go to the grinder and scout ahead. Oh, and you'll need to gear up. Won't just be facing deep sink ferals anymore. Talk to my man.
Ooh, nice clobber.
He'll set you up. Feel free to flatline any slag-headed turbo viper just looking at you sideways.
Hell yeah.
Good.
All right. Yeah, hook me up, daddy. Nice. Side missions? Okay. Okay, so now we're starting to open up a little bit in this game. Cool, so there'll be like side quests and stuff too. This is a side quest. Grafter and armor and a weapons dealer. Check in them and get some polish on your frame. Nice, he just gave me some money? I should have gone to them first. They were going to send me around to all the different vendors instead of me just doing it by myself. And then Udina goes and fucking croaks on me. How can I recycle what ain't there? He's looking for a body of one of his friends. This guy's like talking in reverse. I know he talked about it briefly a while back, but weight loss is popping off. I'm down like 40, close to 50 pounds, so I'll be looking to get more fitness, looking to get a nice barbell if you know any good barbells by chance. Damn, dude, down 50 pounds? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's an accomplishment in itself, man. I don't really do any weightlifting stuff. You know, I've never really been a weightlifting guy. It's kind of boring for me. That's part of the reason why I'm into like kickboxing and all that stuff, because it was one way, not only was I was just interested in fighting, but it was one way to get me to exercise without feeling like I was exercising, if that makes sense. You know, because I noticed like that happens with a lot of people, is like they get into these like cycles of exercise and then it like kind of like wears off, but it's like just normal working out is not necessarily, it's not like a fun activity. So for me, like my advice is always like try to find something that is technically exercise, but is also something you don't mind doing because it's, yeah, because it's entertaining, right? So it's like, I like boxing, I like kickboxing because it feels cool to punch and kick and to learn how to punch and kick and do all that stuff. But then all of a sudden, my heart rate's going up, right? And you have to start pushing yourself and all this stuff to get better at it. And then the side effect of that is you're getting in better shape. You know what I mean? So it's like you think about it in that sense of like you're gaining a side effect, and that side effect, the positive side effect, is that you're getting in better shape while at the same time you're developing some type of skill. But then the motivation comes in the fact of like you want to do this thing. It's just like playing a game, right? It's just like you have a game that you're hooked on, you want to play, you keep thinking about the game because you want to get better at it. Even though it might be frustrating at times to get better at it, there's this motivation to be like, see yourself get into it, you know? I'd love to get into some fighting sport eventually. Yeah, and like, even if it's just for like cardio and stuff like that, I think it's a good idea for people to understand how to move their body a certain way. Like, the reality is fighting sports are kind of rough, so it's not necessarily a recommendation from me. You know, it's got to be your own choice. Like if that's something you really want to do, you know, go find a gym and get into it. And then, you know, kind of be careful about what gyms you go to. You know, you want to find the right place for you, you know, because some places are honestly shitty or like, you know, full of a bunch of like hotheads, you know, so you just got to find the right place that knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about, knows how to train you properly, and, you know, gives you realistic goals to go after. But shit, man, just having, you know, something like a pull-up bar or, you know, just some free weights to throw around when you're bored, you're sitting there, you know, bust out a quick set, do some squats, do some bench press, you know. That's good in itself. And then, you know, a lot of kind of weight loss or weight regimen, exercise will help. But a lot of that's going to come down to just making sure you're staying on top of your diet, you know. And that, what I mean by diet isn't necessarily you don't have to be a freak and meal prep and all this different type of stuff, but just like, you know, don't eat fast food every day. Drink a lot of water, you know, like that kind of stuff. And I'm sure you felt that losing 50 pounds, right? That like those things do add up. Drinking fucking 5 sodas a day and eating fast food twice a day, doing that multiple days in a row, it's gonna have its effects, you know what I mean? So it's like, doesn't mean you can't go and eat that shit. It's just not making it habitual, not making it a consistent thing that you're doing all the different time, you know? Water is a big one too. Just constantly, you know, drinking water. What's this guy got to say?
Heir of the Pharaoh?
Okay, he's another bounty hunter guy. But yeah, no, that's awesome, man. I love hearing that when people finally are like, oh yeah, you know, I finally kind of did a couple of things here and there and, you know, started working at it, and next thing you know, I'm actually like down weight, you know, and that's a satisfying feeling in itself to know that you can do it. You know, you don't have to be trapped. Whoa. Jacket? What are the stats differences? I like the vest better. Whoa, jacket. I want to get into some combat, but I think it's trying to look at all these side quests that just opened up too. Damn. I'm assuming we're gonna be coming back through this area a lot, so maybe I'll just chill. I'll just get into some. Let's get into some fighting. Whoa, sick mech. This is what I'm saying though. There's like aesthetically, this game's got a lot of cool stuff. It keeps your eye, you know. Is this part of my side quest? Beezle cheeks. Making a teleporter? Kablooey. Oh, it's gonna let me, he's gonna give me a stun. Okay, this guy talks too much. Are these guys gonna... Where am I supposed to get my new loadout from? I'm kind of confused at what's going on here. Oh, you're out there? You make it worth your while, no lie. He wants to do what I'm doing, but through VR? Oh, he wants to place VR cameras. Weird. The music is tight too. It's like a mixture of like Blade Runner and Ghost in the Shell. Is what the music kind of reminds me of. Okay, we're back to the first floor where we were at before. That's where I'm going, right? Oh, okay, I can finally go through here. This is the cop station, Border Patrol. Whoa! Whoa! Damn! What the fuck, dude? There's no stop signs around here? Jeez. Yikes, dude. Oh, our gun's out. Alright, are we fighting? Was I supposed to go get a loadout?
Connor tells me you merrily pocketed my contribution to your retirement fund. Hope you were smart enough to spend it on better gear.
Oh, I was supposed to go. Okay, I was supposed to go take that money and buy new gear. Whatever. We'll see how difficult it is.
Now one more step.
Oh shit. Phone check, homie. What's up? Damn. What's up? Easy, dude. I don't even need better gear. Oh, these guys are just getting turned on. What did they call it? Orange snooze? That's like the drug in this game. More bad guys? Oh yeah, he said I can just shoot all these guys on sight. On sight! On sight! Uh oh, collateral. I don't need that health pack. We'll save it. Just in case. What's up? Another one. Can I oh, I don't have my tactical yet. Oh, these guys got melee too. Hey! That hurts. Easy. Is that guy hiding? Oh fuck. Boom! Falcon punch! Oh fuck, that was the explosive. Why did I shoot that? Oh, yo, that guy just exploded. He wasn't even a bad guy. He was an innocent civilian, but I'm on my diehard shit right now. Everybody's out here catching slugs. What's even over here? Okay, this is backwards. That's just where I came from. Any reason I chose Muay Thai over other options? I mean, it's a fairly popular option because, you know, I didn't start off doing Muay Thai. And I don't strictly just do Muay Thai, I just happen to teach Muay Thai. It's a very complete system. It's very aggressive. It's relatively simple. It's not like super complicated. About to buy this game. It's only I think 30 bucks. So it's not bad. What did I just get? Oh. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. It's not to say that like it's better than, you know, here's the thing, especially for mixed martial arts or just fighting, even like street fighting. One thing is like boxing's got really good hands, right? Boxing has the best hands out of any martial art, right? Karate's got good kicks. Taekwondo's got good kicks. The thing is about Muay Thai is, in the rule set, you can even go look up Muay Thai versus other martial arts. And it's not like every time the Muay Thai guy wins. But what you'll notice is the Muay Thai guys always have to fight the other styles under the other styles rule set. Because in Muay Thai, you're taught how to dirty box somebody. And it's a part of the system. So when you go to grab onto somebody, they call it a clinch. When you clinch up with somebody, the fight doesn't get broken up. Even in kickboxing at K1, they allow you to clinch, but you can only clinch for about 3 seconds. In strict, straight Muay Thai rules, you're allowed to grab them, you're allowed to hold on to them, and you're able to stay there. So that means you have to fight your way out of those positions. And you're also allowed to sweep. You're allowed to trip them. You're allowed to, you know, basically do everything except for straight tackle them. You can grab their leg and pull it out and kick their other leg out from underneath them, and that's fair. You also get taught how to throw elbows and how to throw knees. So even from like a self-defense perspective, a lot of situations from that, you know, scenario, a lot of people tend to get in your face and they try to grab you, right? And when you get grabbed, a lot of people either A, they don't have any grappling, or they don't, you know, they do the wrong thing. But Muay Thai teaches you how to be grabbed and how to do something from being grabbed and how to, you know, elbow somebody in the face and knee somebody in the face. So it's very rough in that regard, but it's like integrated into the system. Meanwhile, a lot of other martial arts, they'll just teach you to, like, you know, you don't grab, you just separate. Even at a competitive level, you know, there's all these like weird rules, and like Muay Thai is a little brutal, you know. Watch the fights, man. Like they get, you know, it gets rough, you know. It's not clean all the time, and there's very much integrated in the style. It's kind of like, I stand in front of you, you stand in front of me, and we're gonna be like real close to each other, you know. The foot movement's very subtle. Like there is movement and stuff, but it's very, you know, you're really taught to fight kind of like a bulldog. You really have your head down and tucked, you have your guard up, and you kind of just stand there, and you see them, they start tapping their lead leg, and then it's like, you know, they kind of time each other, and next thing you know, someone is just getting in the other guy's face and throwing elbows, and then they're grabbing each other, and he grabs them, and he starts throwing knees, and he starts trying to trip him and pull him and yank him, and then the other guy gets out of that, and he grabs him, and he starts, you know, and it's very intense. So, you know, I think as far as practicality is concerned, it's a very practical martial art, if that makes sense. Not to say, like, I'm not trying to knock other martial arts, because I like the other martial arts. I like karate. I like taekwondo. It's just Muay Thai has this kind of roughness and grit to it that I appreciate, and I think it has a lot of things that you know, people should understand. And you know, even fighters that have other styles that they're more proficient in, like say like karate, say taekwondo, say boxing, once they start getting into like MMA and stuff, everybody eventually incorporates some type of Muay Thai into their game. Like Muay Thai has the clinch game. Like that's, if you want to learn how to clinch, you got to learn Muay Thai. Like that's just, it's just it. Like it's just not as well thought out and well practiced as it is in Muay Thai. So they have that advantage over all the other martial arts. Like once you grab up with somebody, like if you haven't practiced the way that the Thais have, like you're probably just gonna get fucked up, you know? That's just how it is. So I appreciate that realness to it, and you know, it really goes to show, like when you watch Muay Thai versus other martial arts, that these other martial artists won't fight them on their terms. So they're always fighting them in a hindered rule set, you know? We don't, oh shit, these guys were guys that can fight. Get fucked. Oh, those are civilians. Is that all of them? I'm really surprised they were like, you really need to go upgrade your weapons, because so far I'm just like buzzing through all these guys. Maybe the gear is gonna start. Whoa, cool. Nice sound design in this game too as well. Locked ice. Fuck. I need the encryption. Damn, this game's got me dropping down to like 40 frames per second right now too. In some of these areas. I got everything turned up to ultra though, so that's why. And the cool thing I appreciate is like, this reminds me of older games that I was into when I was like younger, but it's like with updated graphics, you know? Like it feels like an older school game, but it has, you know, just this updated version. You want to take up some fighting sport? Yeah, man. And I think, you know, just doing kickboxing, even just boxing, it's fine, you know? But yeah. Jiu-jitsu is really good too. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Especially if you don't, you know, like... Brazilian jiu-jitsu is very practical. And it lets you know, you can really, you can control somebody and beat them up without actually having to punch them in the face. So that's another recommendation. If you're not really into the punching and kicking, it's still kind of rough, but it's not rough in the sense of getting punched and kicked. But you will get, you know, it'll tame the ego, because you're gonna get choked a lot and you're gonna get your arms put in bad spots, and you have to learn how to just quit. You have to learn to give up. Okay, I give up. Okay, you got me. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, yeah, that would have broke my arm. Yeah, that would have. You won, right? And it's that over and 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 over. But you get a little bit better, and 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 then you start to slowly, right? It starts to finally click, you know, and so. Oh, I can crouch behind cover. Oh, there's a cover system. No way. Really? Whoa. Yo. Gears of War, dude. That's tight. Damn, dude. Get some. That's cool. Hell yeah. Wait, why is there a life bar there? Oh, fuck. That guy just blasted me. Is there another guy over here? Oh, fuck. Okay, I almost just killed myself. I should have known that would have been a thing. I was playing like an idiot. Let's see how much this cover blocks me. Oh, it blocks me. Get your little stun baton out of here. Dude, and this is like still like the beginning of the game. I can't wait to kind of see how this weapon system opens up. Because I'm still a baby. Like, I don't really have any gear. I don't have any good weapons yet. But it feels cool. The bosses are pretty tight too. I've only fought one boss, but I really enjoyed the boss. Oh, fuck. Cover system. With the laser? Come here. Oh, fuck. Oh, I wasted my grenade. Damn it, dude. What is this? Wait, is that the same gun I already have? It is. Okay, but I can sell that one.
This area is a known congregation spot for local entrepreneurs seeking unwilling investors.
Seeking unwilling investors. That's them saying you can get robbed out here. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's got a pistol. Okay, they're getting guns. No more melee. Fuck, I need a health pack. Oh, wait. Cover. Oh, it gave me pants. Oh, actually, aiming from cover is, like, bonk. I gotta be, like, back a little bit. Whoa. I'm getting all types of shit from these guys. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. Get out of here. Okay, that's why they're like, you need more gear. And you have to find healing. There's no... I don't have any, like, stim packs or anything like that. Fuck. Is there anything over here? Shit. I might be out of luck. Fuck. I think I'm just gonna die. What's Mew got for me here? Which one is good to pick up for learning a killer? Which one is good to pick up for learning a killer? A Myers. I'm going to try to get red rank and killer. Myers is pretty simple. Just stalk and get right below level 3. Then when you chase, what am I trying to say? Right before you chase, you have your tier 399, so you can just click stalk and then one shot everyone. That might work. Oh yeah, I got pants. Let me see these pants. She's asked me on Dead by Daylight advice. I don't know why she's getting back into Dead by Daylight, but she is. The tread. Oh, it only does 47, dude. It's not even as good as the gun I have right now. But how's it look? Oh, it looks so sick, though. Man, I want this gun to be sicker. Wait, the bit split? When the fuck did I get that? What the fuck is this? Digital shotgun? What does that mean? 10 times 9 to 12? So does that mean that just does a ridiculous amount of damage? So it'll do anywhere from 90 to why is it doing a, why are you giving me a math problem here? So between 90 to 120? Is that what it's saying? Why not just write 90 to 120? All right, pants. Oh, I got 2 new pants. Nice knee pads. Nice butt. Oh, those look way cooler. Oh, no, they don't. They got that stupid penguin front, dude. I hate that shit, dude. And that's all I'm trying to be like, I'm going to bed. Those are pajamas, dude. That's enough room in the front, dude. That just makes people think I got huge balls. Your trapper kind of clean, though? Because you learned from me? Because you do the shack strat. What pants should I wear? I don't know what these damage types are supposed to be. I think that top one's supposed to be guns. We'll go with the Sec Force. And then I think I'm gonna die here. Let me see this fucking... Whoa! Yo, that thing's crazy. I wonder, do I have a limited ammo on it? I need health. Oh, there they are. Oh shit! Collateral! Wait, crouch. I don't think this thing has good range, though. Oh yeah, no, that's terrible range. Oh, and it's, yeah. I thought it was like 10 by 9. Ugh, that thing sucks. Every time you see a bunny fang, you eagle tunnel them. You go, I'm the only bunny fang around here. That's tight. I'm the only one who gets to wear the bunny costume. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, fuck this shotgun. I'm still... Oh! Get away! Maybe that would be good against like a big boss where they're like slow. But for these guys, I'm not feeling it. Oh wait, yeah, I can have that as my secondary. Okay, so we'll do that. Do this as the main, and then I forgot I can switch. All right, so I'll switch to the MP5 as like secondary. Yeah, I would just say Myers is a really good. I mean, if you're feeling Trapper, like Trapper's pretty tight, but like he can get like, you know, against a good team, he can be frustrating to deal with, especially like on the indoor levels. But all you gotta do with Myers is get your stock level up. Oh, or Ghostface. I don't think you have Ghostface though, do you? Wait, what the fuck? Why are those guys? Okay, just tank all that damage, I guess. But Myers, you can you just get your stock up right before it hits tier 3. You 99 it, and then the next time you get in a chase, when you get close to him, you just pop that, and then you can one-shot him. And then if there's anybody like fucking around and playing too close to you, you can just one-shot the whole team, you know, or multiple people in one go. That's the trick with him. It's very simple. Yeah, like that's the strat that you play with him, is like, and the one good way to get M1 to rank 1, you do that shit too. One good way to get your stock up like pretty fast is you when you're chasing somebody and they like slam a pallet down, literally just stand at the pallet and stare at them and get your stock up. And sometimes people don't understand what you're doing, and so they'll just let you stare at them, you know. You don't have any good perks for a killer. Let me think of some like real basic perks that would probably be like easy to run. Yeah, Ghostface is like pretty OP, especially if you can get his stocks off, because then you can one shot fucking everybody. Plus the crouch. Obviously barbecue and chili from Bubba is really good. Like that's like a Pop the Weasel, you know, from Clown, so that every time you get a hook, you can go and degen something. Honestly, Huntress's Lullaby is not a bad hex. Devour Hope's decent. Ruin with Hag is decent. So, but what I would do is, before you get like too much into the perks, like, just play one character that you feel like decent at without perks, right? Because like if you want to grind points and not play a character that is more reliant on perks but just has a strong fundamental kit without perks, right? Doctor is so fucking annoying. And his kit, his toolkit without perks is you can spam that shock and you'll get screams. You increase madness levels, it'll tell you where they're at around you, and you buy time for yourself because the madness levels go up. Even level 1, this is what I'm saying though, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is why I've thought about making a tutorial for that game, is like understanding that like certain killers don't have the best toolkits. They don't have the best just out the gate skills, right? But I'm talking no add-ons, no perks. Who's good? Doctor is great as just a simple character with just his abilities, right? Like you can 4K a team, even a good team, with no perks, no add-ons, anything. Just his basic skills that he comes with, right? And I would put Myers slightly in that regard, just because all you really need to do with him is stalk, and then you can one-shot everybody. And you can also use the stalk, right? If you get high ground on any level, or if you're having trouble seeing where people are on the map, you can literally kind of do a slow 360 and just be stalking, and they'll highlight white, and you can start to pick up on where they're hiding at. If there's people running, you know, in the background and they're hard to see, but you're stalking, they'll pop up as little white, you know, silhouettes. So He's brand new to the game. And I've seen like other people's like tutorials on killers, but like they skip stuff without realizing they're skipping stuff. It's the same issue I've had. This is why, you know, what teaching my martial arts classes taught me, you know, like how to kind of get beginners in on something and trying not to skip over really small details and understanding the struggles that come with, you know, learning the game. And you pick up fast. Like you're one of those people that like you play something obsessively until you get it. But I would say if you're trying to grind out points but also get perks fast, so you can get a lot of points, so you can get a lot of perks, I would play Doctor, just because he's stupid. He's super frustrating to go against, even without any perks. And then put some points into him, get some perks, get some add-ons to make him even worse, you know. So, yeah, Doctor OP. Where am I going right now? I think those are like, I don't think those guys are relevant to whatever mission I'm doing. What time is it too? It's almost 10. I'll play this for a little bit longer. I'm a degenerate. You make me want to show you. You make me want to pop on Dead by Daylight real fast. I don't know, because I do want to keep playing this, but it's, oh shit, it's kind of opened itself up now, so. Ah, body blocking bitches, dude. Get the fuck off me. Did you see that? Fucking assholes, dude. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Fuck, I'm gonna die here. Shit. Yeah, I kind of want to restart this whole section because I do need to go and like buy gear. Fuck, I'm dead. Has been to 3 gen with Trapper. Yeah, Trapper you can do that with. Hold up. I think we're saved, right? Cool game. I really like this game. I'm definitely gonna be playing more of this. So far, you know, with a lot of these fucking stupid indie games that come out that I buy and pay money for and I support and they don't deliver, that game's pretty tight. I gotta switch my Steam accounts though, because my main Dead by Daylight. Don't pay attention to my this trashy dude. I need to clean this desktop so fucking bad. It's so bad. I save so much shit to my desktop, and then I go to open a file, like I'll move it, like I'll organize stuff, and then it goes, oh, update, dude, don't do this. A 4.5. Did they add a new killer? What'd they add? 4.5 gigs. Sick ass desktop. What happens is I go to open up a file in like a program, and then it turns out my program is reliant on finding that file on the desktop, so I have to move it back to my desktop so it can find it. Is it the Nemesis update? Well, I just played this a couple days ago, and it didn't have that update. Is it just the tome? New season pass? It's got to be a bunch of cosmetics and shit. Climb inside the clown's twisted mind as a chemical mishap turns a standard kill into a cartoon-fueled hallucination. They got some new, like, cinematics or something? Deliverance. I'll watch this while this shit updates. Dead by Daylight, it's always terrible to update, though. It has to recompile all these files, and it's the worst. It really is.
We use them to understand our relationships, our sense of self, our reality. They bring us joy, insight, and inspiration.
Werewolf?
They teach us, build us, and
dude, they better not
us.
be teasing that they're gonna have a werewolf in this fucking game. I've been saying that for
Stories
fucking a year.
The elixir of the soul.
They keep like, who's the new killer? Who's the killer? I'm like, can I get like
They can
oh, of
also
course he's
be a
dead.
Poison,
Sad clown.
defeating us, destroying us. corrupting us.
Hold up. My shit's not updating. Oh, there it goes. It's recompiling. It does this, dude. I hate it.
And suffering.
Ah. I've been wanting like a basic, like a vampire, a werewolf, a Frankenstein character in this game so bad. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this company and their updates, but they're trash. It is the worst updates out of any game I've ever tried playing.
The right story.
Deliverance. I still don't understand how these tomes and stuff work. Like, I don't think I've ever completed a tome in this game. Dr. Robotnik as a killer, Jim Carrey style. Patching. All right. I guess we could watch like, I don't know, some YouTube or something while I try to wait for this. I'm trying to think of things that I can give you simply. That's what I was saying. I was like, let me hop on this real fast. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop drinking this energy drink. I'm not gonna go to fucking bed tonight if I keep sipping on this fucking nos. Hold up. I gotta put it out of my eyesight. I'll just keep grabbing it and sipping it. React Andy. Yeah, I was watching Lakari stream. When Lakari's been like watching these, they're like investigation videos where like, you know, some lady was part of like her boyfriend coming in and killing her parents, and she's a suspect, and then they like explain how detectives dig and get the truth out of people, and like they just keep them in these like tiny rooms and sit there and just talk. Imagine being in the principal's office but for like 6 hours. Like that's the strategy. That's the strategy. They just sit there. You hate those? Why? They're a little too realistic? Yeah, it's pretty gnarly stuff. I like some of the true crime stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, there is moments. There's been times where I've listened to some like true crime podcasts, and I've had to just straight turn it off because it's just so depressing and like so sad, and like just really shows you like how fucked up people can be, and it's it can be not, especially when you got like a brain like mine. Like I've got a really strong third eye, you know. I can really picture stuff, and you get pretty fucked up nightmares about it. Yeah, you're an empathetic person, so it really, when you hear stuff like that, it sticks to you. I get you. I'm not sure what to watch. What would be some recommendations? What would I react to? What do I need to react to? Can you even see me on my camera right now? I got my like lights turned off and shit. Do I need to get one of those like model cameras? Memer man? Memes can be real hit and miss, you know? I'm trying to think of like what I'm in the mood for. Grounded. Free weekend. Ugh. How long is this thing gonna take to unpack? Yikes. Oh, this is that new Stray Cat game. They finally put out a gameplay trailer for it. Let's check this shit out.
Hello everyone, my name is Swan, producer at Blue 12 Studio, and today I'm
it's the new, I think, PS5 exclusive. And shit talk 'em. There's a lot of good Dead by Daylight players out there. I haven't. I'll show you a comment on one. Okay, so I'll show you the stats on my YouTube, right? I'm pretty bad about my YouTube, but I get, for some reason, some of my Dead by Daylight stuff, that's where I get the most. Because I mean, like, for as little as I upload, and for how much, like, I've uploaded quite a bit, but there's only a handful of things that actually get attention. In 28 days, I've had 4,000 views and had over 225 hours watched on my YouTube channel, which is just kind of weird for me, right? And the ones that people like are my Dead by Daylight, like, streamer rage videos when I find like I played with a streamer and I go and I take the video and then I, you know, put it out there. But then it's like, you know, you see a lot of this other stuff and it's like 8 views, 15 views, 1 like. But one of the very first videos I ever put on this fucking channel was, it's at 7,000 views now. It has 157 likes. What the fuck? Last time I looked at this thing, it was like 5,000 views. Wow, that's wild. It's so weird. But then like, right, I put on some other Dead by Daylight stuff and it's like nothing, you know, there's like no view. I don't know what it is about these videos. It's just literally putting streamer and rage in the section. That's what people want to see. And then I had this other video. This is like a streamer fight. So maybe I need to see to put streamer rage, but this is a guy I did a game against and his Dead by Daylight stream has been popping now. He was already kind of popping when I went against him. What's his fucking name? Spooky Loops? He's like rocking like 700 people steady. When I went against him, I think he had like about 100 people. But he's like a Dead by Daylight partner now. But I've only got like this is the one of the videos I put the most effort into, and I've got the least amount. Like I don't have a lot of views. This other one, I didn't put that much views into it, and this was against a guy who ended up claiming he's the guy who invented the 360 in Dead by Daylight, and I didn't know I was playing against him. I just played, and everybody on his team rage quit. And then I saw the name and I'm like, why is that name familiar? And then I went and I typed it in and he was in the middle of ranting, right? And that video went under the radar, like for a long time. It just like no one was watching it. And then all of a sudden it started to slowly creep up. And now it's at 6,000 views. Like it's the video that's being watched the most on my channel. And that's got 152 likes now. Wow, what the fuck, dude? It's so weird. Especially when you like... If you edit something and you put it together, right, in the hopes that people are going to watch it and it's going to bring some, like, you know, more attention towards your stream, you know, or just your attention of, like, what you're doing, like, because this YouTube is a tool for me. I see it as a tool to try to help benefit my stream because I don't really have a lot of people watching my stream. I have consistent viewers. I have, like, you and Capital and, like, Llama come in here and, you know, depending on which game I'm playing, you know, I might get a steady group, but it's always usually a very small amount of people, you know. I don't think my stream has ever, I think one time my stream hit over like 30 people, and that was for like a whopping 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Like, so I try to use YouTube as like a tool, and it's so strange to me when you like make something. Like I made this in October of last year, and then now... And no one watched it, and then in the last like 3 months it like popped up like over like, you know, 6,000 views. Like somehow the algorithm started helping me out. I don't know, it's so strange. So for me it's one of those things where it's like I think about it and I try to think about, wow, I feel good. Damn, you hit me with a sub too. Thanks, Mew. Very generous of you. And the Twitch Prime, hell yeah, I appreciate that. But, you know, that's where I'm trying to come out with this. And then it's also that thing of where it's like, I see so many YouTubers and content creators, and they're like, always pumping stuff out, always trying to pump something out. And for me, when I've like seen like this stuff, like I'm trying to be like, not consistent with it, but you know, try to find an audience, and then also at the same time like understand exactly like, if I sit there and I spend 6 hours putting a video together and it just never really gets any momentum, and I put all this time and effort into it and it's still kind of just like a response to it, but then I have another video that I put an hour and a half's worth time putting into a you know, low effort, but it gets a bigger response. So it's like, what's the point of me putting all this time and effort to making something like, you know, professional sounding or professional looking or look all nice and stuff, when I can literally like just try to, you know, search through videos or search through clips of stuff I've done, and yeah, it's just low effort, but it gets way more attention. You know what I mean? So it's like, where's the balance between attention and time spent in a video versus like, okay, you put all this time and attention into it and people still don't give a shit, you know? So most video is a low effort shit video. That's what I'm saying, man. You just don't know. You don't know what's gonna click with people and where people get at. So I look at all this type of stuff and I try to like, you know, I try to think about it in that regard. You know what I'm saying? So what were we gonna watch before this? Oh, the cat video. Cats.
Hello everyone, my name is Swan, producer at Blue 12 Studio.
I was gonna say.
And today I'm going to show
Never
you more
mind.
about
Never
Stray.
mind. We'll watch the cat video. I'll keep talking. I'll keep fucking ranting about all that shit. Meow. Meow.
In Stray, you play as
Wow,
a
this
fallen
is
inside the mysterious
real time?
forgotten city. Separated from his family and injured, he will have to explore and survive in this unwelcoming environment.
Weird. This is like a cyberpunk
From the
cat
cat's unique
adventure
point of view,
game?
Players must navigate their way through the dangers of this unfriendly place.
Wow, those that animation looks great.
Puzzles
I
and
think they
mysteries
put
along the way.
animation dots on a real cat and got their animations from the actual animal. Oh, it's gonna be like a puzzle game. Interesting. I could dig this for sure. Too bad I don't have a PS5. I would totally play this. I don't know if it'll ever be ported to PC, because I think they're trying to keep it as an exclusive. It's like what's that duck game? Untitled Goose Game? It's like Untitled Goose Game, but with a cat and a robot. Uh-oh. Dead robot.
Along his journey, the cat will meet a small drone named B12. Using the drone's ability to interact with
This looks like it would be an interesting,
and
like,
communicate
you know,
with the
one-time
strange
playthrough.
inhabitants of this secluded place. Together they will work to learn more about the secrets of this forgotten community of human-like machines.
Got like a little bit of platforming action, kind of Assassin's Creed style. Get a good drink? Nice. Oh, it's a buff. It seems like this would be a really relaxing game to play.
Of course the cat will always win, and his adventures will be filled with
Yeah.
friendly
Okay, where's the
playful
button for me to start pissing on everything? You could purr. Uh-oh. Don't tell the furries about this game.
But these machines are not the only inhabitants.
Yeah, it's something you would watch someone
Some
play rather than
inhabitants
play
will
it.
not be as friendly or safe.
Uh-oh. We got catnappers.
Running fast, jumping, and using stealth to avoid dangers will all be vital if you
Whoa,
want
what
to
are
escape
those
this
things?
city and be reunited with family.
The fuck are those things? Whoa! Alright, combat looks kind of whack. Not gonna lie. That combat looks stupid. What, you shake them off? You just shimmy them off? Let me, like, swipe, dude. Let me catch some rats. Brawlhalla montage you edited in, like,
Unless you
15
find a way
minutes.
to defend yourself,
Really?
and the prey might become the hunter.
I thought you didn't really put any of your videos up on YouTube as public. I thought most of your YouTube videos were like private.
Stray is coming to PS4, PS5, as well as PC in early 2020.
Oh, it is coming to
And we
PC.
can't wait to show you more.
Cool. I thought it was just going to be an exclusive. Nice. Gas can guitar? Nice. I like the weird little Discordian. Okay, that's tight. Especially if it's like not like full price for what I saw. Like I would play that. The combat looks kind of whack, but Oh yeah, and then they're remaking Dead Space too. I forgot about that. Dead Space. Oh, reloaded? All right, reloaded. Hold on, let me switch this game up real fast. Let me see. All right. So I'll do, how about I do like a personal tutorial for you. All right. Because you're in here. You want to know more about the killer. You want to know more how to play killer. I don't, but I share my videos with my friends. Kind of interesting because barely any of them play Brawlhalla. But that's the video that they watch the most, right? So that's an even like more interesting metric because it's literally people you know. And it's like you can tell what video your friends enjoy watching you play more. I do love your siege clips. I liked your siege plays, especially that blitz play from dropping down in the hatch. Why can't I skip this? I hope Streamlabs doesn't fucking keep giving me frame skips. So when I'm streaming through Streamlabs, the sounds, my sound effects work when you use the channel points. But Streamlabs gives me frame dips. When I use normal OBS, all of my streaming problems go away. But then all of a sudden all my sound effects don't work for, and I don't even care if I can't hear my sound effects, it just doesn't work on the stream in general. You're a rank 20 killer. That's fine. Yeah, so you're just playing against worse people. But you're also, here's the thing is, you're a rank 1 survivor, right? So you use that knowledge, because you're going to find, especially at rank 20, it's going to be tough for you to probably find games as a killer right now, just because that rank sucks to find matches. But use your knowledge as a survivor and just do the opposite, right? Like, you know how a good survivor should be playing, so you just do, you counter their counter. Do what, you know, do as a killer what you would, you know, you understand how people loop, you understand how people try to play a scene, so you piss them off by doing like the opposite, right? But the movement's just slightly different. So one of the main things to understand as a killer, like a basic thing that I never see in any tutorial, right, is, and that you understand as a survivor, is the killer is looking through a box, right? So that's the number one hindrance for you as a killer at first, is just your field of vision, right? Simple solution is just look around more. Be looking down, be looking to the left, be rotating, be doing circles, like, right, doing 360s, just so that you can always keep an eye on things. Because, you know, when you're bullying a killer, what are you doing? You're running up, you're crouching, you're ducking underneath them, like, you're doing all types of dumb shit, right? So let me do a challenge here. I'm gonna play Doctor. And I'm gonna play Doctor with no perks. Let's see how this goes. This is actually something I've been wanting to test myself on. Distressing can be a really good perk, especially for certain killers, because it increases the AoE of your heartbeat, and it almost masks where you're at. So it's like no matter where they're at on the map, they're hearing their heartbeat going on, right? And it can really fuck with them. So want me to play Spirit and run Hex, Ruin, Hex, Ruin. Yeah. Just run Ruin. We'll do an offering here. Let me do an M1 challenge. Not M1 challenge, just a dry run. I've thought about doing an M1 only, but right. Let's try no perks, no nothing. And I'll try to talk, you know, my way through it a little bit. I'm not going to be streaming that much longer tonight, but I'll give you a game or two. Try to talk about, well, and the other thing too, be a fucking shark. No emotions, just fucking. They're survivors, scum. Tell yourself that. No perks, rank 12. Good monkeys. What I'm saying is the doctor, with just his toolkit by itself, solid. Especially indoor. Indoor, he's a nightmare. Okay, so step 1, cut the map in half. Go to the other end of the map. Find where the farthest generator's at, and that's where you're going to start to work your way out. In the meantime, looking to your left and your right and keeping your eye out on the horizon to see if you can catch any survivors that are running off. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought I was in a indoor. All right. So that's the farthest there. So we got 2. Okay, I just caught a leg there. That's why I just looked around. I caught someone running over here already. So we got trailer marks already. And he's hiding, right? Static blast. That's a down. So that's pressure, early pressure, right? I already have pressure on the survivors, right? So now the momentum's in my favor. And he wasted a pallet, exactly. So, especially at these ranks, man, people will make mistakes. So that's a good point, right? Now I'm gonna go get rid of that pallet. That pallet is no longer there and available for them. So I could be a dick. Okay, see? They already got a rescue, but there's so-and-so over here. I'm gonna come and put pressure on her. Hi? You think, see? I'm gonna get her madness level up. I bait that pallet as well, so I make him think I'm gonna get the pallet. She's trying a 360, but she's bad. She can't do it. Now, I don't have any slowdown on the fall, so I don't need a perk as a killer to slow down my ability to jump from a ledge. So you can use that to your advantage as well, right? When you're chasing people. Where do they just... Okay, actually I'm gonna go over to this gen over here. I'm gonna knock that gen because she was working on this one over. And now I have my static blast back up, so when I feel like I'm in an area where I'm around other people, when I feel like a survivor's in the vicinity, I'll pop static blast so I can get I can see if there's anybody hiding. I'm also gonna open up some of these doors here. No slow on fall, exactly. So you'll see a lot of people try to hide on those ledges and stuff. And again, you can use these ledges to gain line of sight, right? So having high ground allows you to have a little bit more visibility on the map. So we got blood trails here. And where'd the blood trails go, right? They didn't lead off anywhere, so check a locker, right? If they're not in the locker, how much time did you actually waste? Right? Static shock, just to see if anybody's hiding around for the rescue. No one's around. Okay. So we're gonna go check this other gen. They're not working on that gen. Alright, so again, guarding the gens is gonna help, especially not having a lot of perks, right? But so far we're doing good. We have quite a few hooks already. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, so they're going for rescues, that's fine. I could be a dick and go and tunnel them, but I'm gonna go check these other gens just to make sure. And you don't have to necessarily go and check the gen, you just gotta listen. So yeah, I could have come and put some more pressure there. I'm gonna get this med kit off. So yeah, also take a look at like the items, you know, people are rocking as well. If you notice someone's got a med kit or, you know, toolbox or something, really utilize your blood trails too, because people get really weird with the movement, right? She's on this loop. Okay, so when people hop over pallets, they get stuck in an animation. So that's a good way, especially as like someone like Huntress, right? Vaulting over things like this. When they vault, they're stuck. They're frozen in an animation. So there's no way for them to escape that hit if you're close enough to land the hit, right? Alright, so this is, now the momentum's off of me, alright? They're playing well, they're making sure they're getting their gens done, so as survivors, they're doing the right thing. But now, see, I got 2 of these. I'm gonna get my madness level up. I'm gonna throw static. They're all over here. The scream, see the scream there? What the scream just did for him. Alright, they're coming for that save there. It's fine, I'll get another hit. That's more pressure on him. See, and he's trying to do this, he's trying to do all this weird tricky shit where he got hit and he used his speed burst. And again, he's abusing my field of vision, right? So he's speed bursting one way and then turning around and flipping the other way and running through me. Because the speed burst, I think, allows you to clip through the killer, and that'll really trip you out visually, because you'll be like, where the fuck are they? Just spin. Spin. Spin in a circle. Don't panic. Try to keep track. Try to see if you can catch a leg, catch an arm, catch a head, catch a face. And again, right? I come up, I get high ground. I'm going to take a nice look around. I should probably go put some pressure on these gens, because they only need 2 gens left. Let's get rid of this. 90% of my deaths are vaulting. Exactly. So that's why really good survivors understand that, and they'll try to bait you. They're healing over here. Listen to. Obviously listening, hearing grunts, moans, all that different type of stuff. Oh, that's a kill. Alright, he dead. They got this rescue. I'm gonna kind of wait on my static shock. I kind of want to make sure I really hit somebody. They're in this area though. I'm gonna check this gen just because it's the farthest gen. And they are working on it. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. So this gen's okay. Okay. Yeah, we gotta play this carefully. Alright, so now I think I'm just gonna spam my shock. But I know this is the last gen they were on. And there's one over here. Oh, and there's Vault as well. There was Hatch. She's panicked. See, that was a panic throw there. She wasted that pallet. She went over the pallet, right? So I'm gonna try to play that. Keep going the opposite. She's going back that way. I was trying to bait her, see if she was just gonna panic and hop back over the pallet. But now I gotta really be mindful of the progress of these generators, right? Because again, momentum's I don't have momentum on my side. I'm gonna try to scare this guy. That generator's not all the way full yet, so let's play Shack here. Rotate left. I'm hugging the wall. That was a bad hit by me because he's baiting me. Now, what I just did there is I went and I put the red light on the corner of the shed there, and then I went the opposite direction. So that's one trick you can do on the shed. Okay, so when the lunging, if you hold M1, it's a lunge, but that can increase your chance to miss if you swing. I think it also puts you in a heavier recovery state. It takes you longer to recover out of that. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go check this other gen here. See, she's going for this rescue. Check your corners, you know what I mean? Really check. Check where people are at, because people are hiding all the time. She's gonna go for that rescue, and I'm gonna shock them, watch. Oh, they're hurt too. This one's hurt. I'm gonna down her. Now, I'm not gonna pick her up yet, because I only have one other survivor on the map, and they're hurt, and they're running back for the rescue, right? And now look. And that's how you 4K. Did she get back up? Oh, she DC'd. Oh, they're just screaming. Okay, that's what it is. And that's why Doctor, right, is a good pick, especially if you're someone who's trying to learn the game and figure out the game, right? And figure out Killer, because that's no perks, right? That's just with fundamentals of keeping track, trying to keep track of my goals, what I need to be making sure that I'm holding down the fort as a killer. You know, like there was a lot kind of going on there, and I was trying to talk it through it as it was happening, right? But you know, and I mean there was, you know, a 14 and a 13. These aren't like the best survivors you're ever gonna go against, right? But look, they all had purple ranks, they spine chill and fucking dead hards and all this different type of stuff, right? And I ain't got nothing, right? So, you know, part of it is practice, right? Learning the hard way about what can and cannot be done to you as a killer. But there's certain examples of there about, I think one concept is understanding when you're on the bad end of a match and when you're on a roll, right? So I started off that match. I had some good pressure very early on because I got it down really fast. But they were equally putting pressure back on me by getting gens done, right? Their hook rescues were relatively safe. So that means my ability to come back and punish them for, you know, what they call tunneling, which for me is a loose term that's not, there's being a dick and camping hooks, and then there's you just being stupid and pulling people off hooks when the killer's still just is in the area, right? Like, if you're doing your job as a survivor, you're getting objectives done. When those gens start popping and you're a killer and you're trying to do some stupid shit like tunnel people on hooks, and the other survivors are not worried about the rescue as much as they are about getting the gens done, the hook rescue can wait. They get 2. If they're just making sure that they're hitting their space bar or hitting the buttons right, you can hang out on the hook for a while, right? And if you get one hook as a killer early on in the game, and then you're sitting there and you're waiting, you know, for them to come and get the rescue so you can get an easy trap, but meanwhile gens are getting popped in your face, and then you're down to 1 gen, and then they come and fucking pop them off the hook, and they've got borrowed time. You're losing. You're losing very, you know, a lot, because those survivors understand that, like, they just have time, you know. So your priority has to shift and adapt with how the match is going. Nah, Doctor's easy. Mike Myers can be difficult, but again, it's like, it's not, and Trapper, I say Trapper could be difficult too, but it's not that they're, you know, the only killer in this game that I feel like is really, really hard, that I guess I've never really quite figured it out, is Nurse. Nurse has the highest learning curve in the game. Billy is tough, but it's because you have to understand that, like, when he does his chainsaw, it does this little kick thing, but he also has the ability to kind of do an instant down. So, did that help? Just that match? Did that, you know, did I explain anything that made it even, like, the, you know, most remote amount of sense that would seem to be helpful towards someone that, like, is a beginner, you know? Because I know there was a lot, I was saying a lot, but I was trying to give examples of this. These are things that'll happen in a match, right? And there's not just a straight off strategy, but there are kind of outlines of to keep you kind of in the right mindset of what you should be doing, as opposed to not getting stressed and getting mad about that you're losing the match, as opposed to prioritizing your efforts towards winning by understanding when you're losing, when you don't have momentum, when you do have momentum, when you can fuck around, and then when you know, should your priority be chasing and downing? Should your priority be camping, you know, holding gens, camping gens, right? Should it be, you know, okay, I need to go hunt somebody down? How good are the survivors? Are they playing bold? Are they in your face? Are they trying to get you to, you know, flub? Are you spending a lot of time chasing after somebody that you can't quite get, right? Well, sometimes there's 3 other people on the map, so maybe don't keep chasing them, because you're that survivor. You're that survivor, Mew, that you're good at getting the killer to chase you, and that buys time for your team to get objectives done, right? And as a killer, you have to recognize when you're on that receiving end, and when it's like time to cut out. I'm done with this chase. Fuck you. You're winning. You're beating me. I'm gonna go after some easy prey. And that's what I mean by being a shark, right? That's what I mean about being a killer, you know, a predator. When lions go and take out the buffalo herd, you think they're going after the big buffalo? No. You're going for the one with the limp that can't keep up with the crowd, right? And then there was 3. And then you go after the other one. And then there was 2. And then, right? And the killers are ignoring you because they understand. You have to admit, you got to take that as a compliment. You have to admit when someone's good, right? That's a thing. Like, you have to just admit when it's like, that person's good. They play well. And let that elevate you to be like, I have to turn on more if I want this to work, right? Let's try it again with a different killer. Who's a killer you'd like to see me try? Can we try Myers? He's gonna be a bit more difficult to pull this off. His basic toolkit is not as good as the doctor's, just because that doctor AoE gives you want me to do Huntress. All right, she'll be maybe a little easier. We'll see. Just because she has the range. We'll see. Okay, talking about perks, especially early perks, I think these are universal perks. Whispers. Spies. Spies from the shadows. Crows. Get the birds. Right? These are 2 very low level perks that will help a lot, because Whispers gives you, you'll start to hear the murmurs when someone's in your vicinity, right? And I think the higher the perk is, the more the range goes. Shadows, when someone's running from you, or they hit some birds and you're in, this one is obviously 28 meters, the crows will go off, so it helps you keep track. Sloppy Butcher is good because it takes them time to heal up more. Bitter Murmur is also another good one, because every time they heal a generator, it'll pull up some auras, and you can see the auras, you can see which direction they go after they solve a gen, so you can kind of have an idea of what part of the map you should start being able to go towards, right? And when you're losing track of a survivor that you're chasing and they're behind walls, visualize you as the survivor. What would you be doing behind that wall, right? Are you trying to juke, cut to the left, you're cutting to the right, right? You're doing all that types of weird stuff. And that's when you get real tricky as a killer. You start trying to do weird, right, movements where you can use the red light. You come up around the corner, you show them the red light, they start going the other way. You robot walk your way backwards. So you moonwalk so they don't see the red light. And then you rotate around, right? You just do weird stuff like that to mess with them. Right? You don't always need to be directly looking at the survivors, right? You just need to keep in mind where they're at, right? And you can do these dumb little robot motions that really mess with people, you know? The weighted head add-on for the one shot? The weighted head add-on. Are you talking about her one shot? Weighted head. The iridescent head? Which one are you talking about? Weighted. Weighted head. It's yellow. Weighted head. Hit target suffers from the incapacitated status effect for 10 seconds. I'm not sure what incapacitated means in this regard. It's just it just puts a debuff on them. So don't be too confused by that. Incapacitated is just a debuff. So it means like they can't hear their heart rate goes away. They can't tell where you're at, or they're not allowed to run, or they're not allowed to use a tool, or they're not, right? It just gives them a debuff. A good debuff to use with her is it's like the toxin or whatever, and it causes the exhausted status effect. Those are always really good perks with her hatchets, is every time you hit it with a hatchet, they get exhausted, so that prevents sprint burst and all that different types of stuff, right? And that makes them easier to chase down. Let's see if I can land these hatchets, though. That's going to be the deciding factor. Yeah, the Hex Ruin comes from Hag. That's why I had those. That's why I got the Turkish Auric cells, right? That's why my first Dead by Daylight account got banned. Was for that exact reason. Like, I gotta spend how much on this game to get everything? Psh. Hook me up with the Turkish Auric cells. Okay, they changed this map. It's daylight now, which I don't know if I like. Let's go off over to this gen. Oh, all right, they fucked up. They're still working on it. Nice dodge. Now, one thing about Huntress that you can use better hatchets is landing hatchets is awesome. But fucking corn, man. I hate the corn. And people always use the corn as a way of hiding. All right, so she's in here. It really obscures your vision. That's one. This tractor is also really good at getting high visibility in the corn, so that you can kind of overlook the area, because otherwise your vision's going to be very obscured. See, now what I meant is, I fucked that up. You can use hatchets as zoning, right? So if you're having trouble landing your hatchets, you can still force them to go the opposite direction of your hatchet, right? If you're trying to get them to avoid a certain aspect. I'm gonna come up here. See how I just got vision there? Ooh, I almost got her. I'm just kind of throwing some blind hatchets here. I want to go back over to this gen because they were actually really close on this gen over here. And then people like to play this. Oh, did they add another jump there? Wow, this loop got way gnarlier. I'm gonna get this down. Nice. So this team is playing very smart at the moment, and this is where it's gonna really hurt not having perks. So I'm really gonna try to scare him off of these gens over here. She's still over here healing. I'm trying to trick her here. There it is. So again, she's stuck in the animation, right? Having the add-on with Huntress that allows you to pull up your hatchets faster is a very convenient perk for her. They're still working on this gen over here. They're playing it really close to the chest, right? So they're not really respecting me as a killer because they're really, you know... Now, I don't have any hatchets right now, which kind of sucks. I do want to go hit this other gen over here, but I'm also... yeah, see how they keep healing the gen? That's a hit. Oh, I got her! Boom, shakalaka. Through the corn? Through the corn. Huntress does take some work getting used to her hatchets. I'm still not, you know, a god with her, but I'd say my Huntress is halfway decent. And they're still just hanging out over here, right? Hi. Now, she tried something really tricky there, right? Which is, again, abusing my field of vision. She's trying to crouch below my field of vision. I'm going to keep putting him on this hook over here. My pig is scary as fuck. I don't feel like my pig is up to snuff right now. I like the sneaking characters, though. Man, they really want this fucking gen. I didn't see if she was there. I went to go hit that gen. Okay, she's smart. She's playing out the other way. So you notice, even as I'm chasing, I can still rotate, kind of look behind me, and double check to see where people are going. Using these blood trails to kind of keep track. See, she's off to the left, but I'm not directly looking at her just yet. I do weird motions like that. Now this loop kind of sucks. This is a very good loop for survivors. But I try to bait. I gotta try to bait this pallet here. And she knows that. Good duck. She's smart, right? She understands as Huntress. And that's one thing about Huntress right there is you feel like you should be able to... Okay, so that loop's locked for her. God damn it. See, now you get stuck on these. You gotta try to, like, stay on these ledges as much as you can. This is a terrible loop for a killer. I should have probably just abandoned this chase. Nice 360. Good play. I see, and that's why I was saying what I just said. I probably should have just abandoned that chase. So I'm just gonna go after her instead. No, I'm not, because you know why? Fuck that loot, that's why. And also, fuck that person, you know, running. Nice sprint burst. Ooh, nice play. These guys are playing smart. See, yeah, they're doing all types of good tricks there. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this for sure. This is where perks really come in handy, and this is why Doctor is really good even without perks, because I can really I can use the madness levels to buy myself more time and put more pressure on them early on. And yeah, at this point it's a lost cause. Those couple of chases made me lose so much pressure so early on that, you know, their priorities are in place too. They made sure to stay plenty distracted. Little shooting gallery here. Go on. Go on. Yeah, you want that. You want those extra points, huh? All right. Still, I landed a couple good hatchets there, but I think that's a good example of what perks can do for you, right? Because I didn't, especially on that map, that's a really bad map for killers. Yeah, even being a bigger map, it's not the best map for killers, just because that corn really does obscure your vision so much, and you can lose people in it really easy. And now it seems like they've even debuffed that map even more for killers, which sucks. I don't like that daylight change. It was already a tough enough map for killers, but now you get even more field of vision for survivors to be able to see you, you know? I don't even get the obscurity of night, and they get that vision block as well. And I guess that vision block can go both ways, but yeah, not my favorite map. Anyways, 2 back-to-back examples. Doesn't hide the pink hoodie. That's true. It's true. All right. I think I'm gonna call it there. Maybe if I was a little bit more warmed up, that game would have gone a bit different, but rank 4 and 6, nice matchmaking. Yeah, it's all right. I probably would have done, if I had the perks. And it's not even like I had a high level, well, I guess it's a level 39, but I don't really have a lot of high level perks on her anyways, but yeah. They played good regardless if I had perks or not. They knew the right loops, they knew the right patterns, they understood how to play as a team. They were probably a Swift, but maybe not, you know, they were just playing right. So, GG's. Anyways, I'm kind of tired. That was a good stream. I think I'm gonna call it there. That Cyberpunk game is cool though. I really do enjoy that. But yeah. Who's messaging me? You sent me a screenshot? Screenshot? Shift tab? Okay, here's what you have. So I would take off, what's that perk do again? Territorial Imperative? That's not what that is it? Beast of Prey. Grants undetectable status after gaining Blood One, which that isn't bad because you lose the red light, you know? So it's harder for them to figure out where you're at if they're not looking behind them. Let me look at that screenshot again. And it'll help you get more points. But honestly, with just these perks, I would do Distressing and Lullaby. Right? And then as you slowly unlock more perks with her, Bitter Murmur, Whispers, Crows, those things. Anything that gives you information on where the survivors are at will help, right? Because you notice, like, right, when I didn't have those perks, when I had no perks that I was running, and then you're up against a decent team, it really makes a big difference when I can't take any of the momentum back because, like, I wasn't running anything like if I was just running Pop the Weasel on that last match, that would have helped tremendously because I was getting hooks, I was getting people on hooks, but then when I went to go hit a gen, I didn't get any massive reduction off of that gen, right? So then they could just come up and they can touch it, and then they're, you know, me kicking the gen almost does nothing. What does it bring it down? 5%, right? But if I had Pop Goes the Weasel, I could knock that thing back down to 25, right? So that allows you to maintain your pressure for longer, right? So I felt like that was a good example of both games of here's a game with one killer that goes well without any perks, and then here's, you know, a killer on a worse map without perks, and it's running, you know, you can really see where the perks can help, especially against a better team where it's you need information. You need the ability to have things that slow them down, because otherwise they can kind of just run around like, you know, with chickens with their heads cut off, and just you lose that ability to maintain that momentum and that pressure on the map, right? So that's one concept to take into mind if you're going to start playing killer, is having pressure, having map pressure. Now, Lullaby is going to help because obviously as it gets better, but what it does is it makes the skill checks faster and harder for them when they're solving gens, which will reduce their ability to solve gens as quick, right? The better the survivors are, it's not going to be as much of a factor, but it can still catch people off guard, and sometimes they'll pop a gen, right? And it'll fuck with them, right? Distressing is think about it almost as camouflage in the opposite sense. So as opposed to something like this, which would take away your red light, distressing is camouflage, because if they don't have spine chill and all that stuff, it's harder for them to tell when you're close, right? Because you're just, their heart rate is going up all the time, right? And if you find X, and that's because you're doing, you know, your job accordingly, right? You're doing the right thing. So Sloppy Butcher, Barbecue and Chili, Distressing, No Ed if you want to be, you know, a bitch. Bitter Murmur's good. Iron Grasp can come in clutch from time to time, especially if you're trying to run a basement strat. It's because you can do a thing where you run Monstrous Shrine and you use Iron Grasp so you can take survivors further, right? You can hold on to them for a lot longer, and you start throwing people down in the basement. So there's like basement builds and basement perk builds and stuff. But when you have some real basic perks, you know, you got to kind of just play with what you want. And you're smart. Just fuck around. Try different perks out. Try different things out, and you're going to see, you know, what you like and what you don't like. You know what I mean? So does that make sense? Yeah? Freddy's pretty good too. Freddy can maintain a lot of map pressure as far as like generic toolkit. He has a lot of map pressure with just his tools. Hag can be pretty good as well. You get a nasty Trapper clip for me? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I like Trapper because, you know, set it and forget it. Obviously, Spirit's very OP. Again, map pressure. You're going to notice the killers that are the easiest are the ones that can main map pressure, you know, fairly well. Plague is good at this as well because she can poison everything. And Plague can one-hit people. If you vomit on them for an extended period of time or vomit on them multiple times, they'll get a status effect. You'll see it on their little character picture, and then they become downable in one hit. You know, so she has a good range. And then on top of that, when they start getting pools and they start clearing themselves with pools, then your spit starts to count as a hit, and you get nice range with that as well. Oni, really fun. A little bit of a learning curve, but he's like Billy in a sense that he can one-shot people. It takes a little bit to kind of get used to, but very fun killer. So, but yeah, like, try to play killer. Like, you know, here's the thing is, like, compared to, like, the fun about playing killer as opposed to playing survivor is survivors all kind of play the same. I played my first game versus twins today. Went against people that dressed up exactly the same in the game. The little baby thing jump scared me so hard. She is fucking creepy, huh? It's like gross. Ugh. I need to play her more. I'm not that good with him yet. Isaac or whatever the fuck his stupid name is. Also, you're a shooting game player. You like FPSs. That Slinger could be up your alley as well. You know? So, I don't know. Mess around. Try some things out. Experiment. And have fun. Just have fun with it. You know? And understand that it's going to get easier the more you do it. Not just because you're getting practice in it being a killer, but because you're also going to just be unlocking more perks that are going to help you have more opportunity against, you know, better survivors. But if you're rank 20, the level of survivors you're going to be going against, you're going to be laughing about how bad almost all of them are. They're going to be so scared of you. They're going to be doing stupid stuff all the damn time. So, you know. Slinger's a good camper. He's good at camping gens. He's good at, like, being very territorial. You know. And you can shoot people through windows, or, you know, through windows, and you can pull them up to the window and get a hit on them. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, have fun. Show me, you know, let me know how it goes. Give me some sick trapper clips, you know? Get some blood points. Do your challenges so you can get blood points really fast, you know? And I would say if you want a really OP perk, it's going to be barbecue and chili from Bubba. I don't know if you have Bubba as a killer, but he's got barbecue and chili. You got to get him up to, like, you know, level 30 for the learnable perks, and then do the blood webs until you get it. But if you're trying to get that perk for everybody, because it's an OP perk, right? It's like a ridiculously dumb perk. Get that perk. That would be my advice. But anyways, we'll talk to you later. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I hope it helps. I hope the little bit I gave you makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, you have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna be going to bed here pretty soon, and I might be on tomorrow at some point. I gotta go work, and then I gotta go teach a class. So we'll see how I'm feeling after that. Anyways, yeah.